The protein supplement market has evolved a lot in the last few years. Instead of eating meat to get in protein for optimal gym gains, now you have men with earrings and low testosterone that can get their phone out and have a soy protein shake and a pink anal sex toy delivered to their front door with just a single tap. Protein powder has only been a thing since the 50s. That means for 99.9999% of human existence, protein can only be obtained through eating real food.
And don't be confused, I'm not against protein shakes, but it should have just stopped there.
Fast forward 70 years, and there's an entire market for disgusting, ultra-processed, unnecessary remakes of classic foods with added protein that I can only imagine are being bought by the same crowd of people that say Prime is an actual electrolyte drink.
Seriously, who is buying some of these products? Protein chips, protein mac and cheese, protein beer? Protein beer. Yeah, someone needs to lose their job for this. We're living in a simulation.
Protein candy, protein water, protein coffee, protein cereal,
protein ice
protein
cream,
hot
protein
chocolate,
jello,
protein
Enough! I have three main issues with this market, and I don't want to waste any of your time, so I'm going to get straight into it.
They're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats. Eat the cat, eat the cat.
Most of these Frankenstein products barely have any additional protein. If you're somebody that's trying to build muscle, an extra 3 to 4 grams is not doing fucking anything.
But Isaac, sometimes those fun snacks have a lot of protein, like sometimes 15 grams.
15 grams of protein might sound good if it was compared to 0, but most of the foods that these companies are ripping off are not having 0 grams of protein. Like this protein mac and cheese. Let's see this. This is 15 grams of protein per 1 cup serving, but you're not getting an additional 15 grams of protein for choosing this mac and cheese. You're actually getting an additional 5 because Kraft mac and cheese already has 10 grams of protein.
Protein cereal is the same way. You get an extra 8 grams of protein for triple the price. And those prices I'll get to later in this video. But if you thought a protein cereal boasting about 13 grams was low, it gets much worse.
Guys, this can't be real. This is a Fiber One Chewy Protein Peanut Butter Bar. Protein in big letters on the package. This is 6 grams of protein. 6 grams. Can we just call anything protein packed now?
Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper. Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper.
All these companies are doing is taking a pre-existing food, a junk food, that is, throwing some extra protein in it, and then calling it healthy and charging 4 times the price.
The best example are these protein puffs from Twin Peaks Ingredients. I think the name is Twin Peaks Ingredients because just like a pair of big boobs can ruin your life, these ingredients can too.
Snacking without the guilt. Snack good, live good.
Would you shut up, man?
Listen,
These are literally no better in terms of quality of ingredients than the $3 cheese puffs you get at Walmart. The only thing legendary about these legendary protein Pop-Tarts is that they actually managed to make a product that's more processed than the original. Shit. And the main ingredient in this better for you protein Nutella is an artificial sweetener that is arguably worse for your health than sugar. It still raises your blood sugar. It still has calories. It's terrible for your gut. Did a retard make this? I think that speaks to a bigger issue in the health food industry where consumers look at the calories as the only metric for how healthy a food is. Like these protein puffs right here could have fentanyl as the 3rd ingredient, but as long as the calories are low and the protein is high, then people would still buy it.
Here is an extremely intelligent review on Amazon from B. Walker, who did not like the taste, but went on to say that it was definitely one of those things that make you sigh and go, well, at least it's healthy.
Well, at least it's healthy. What part specifically? Was it the food dye or the sunflower oil?
nugget, biscuit, nugget in a biscuit, nugget, biscuit, nugget in a biscuit.
You're not going to die if you like your protein Pop-Tarts, but these companies shouldn't try and act like these are healthy either. They are just a more expensive replica of your childhood foods with added protein. It's like what Mr. Beast and Logan Paul did with their Lunchables knockoff recently. Oh, Lunchly has electrolytes, and Lunchables does not. So we are healthy healthy. Putting a Prime in a kid's lunchbox does not make it healthy, and if you think it does, you must be as retarded as the retard that made the protein Nutella.
Kids are not marathon runners. Kids don't need more electrolytes than what they would get from a normal healthy diet. So how about instead of copying Lunchables homework and changing a few answers, you actually remake the product from the ground up with real ingredients? It's kind of funny too, because Mr. Beast went on a podcast recently saying like he wants to make healthier food for people and pretended to care about the obesity epidemic. And then like a year later, he puts out Lunchly. Mr. Beast has become what he swore to destroy.
I think Feastables is the #1 play for us because I want to make healthier food than what's out there. I mean, the snacks in America are just garbage for you, to be honest. Because obviously so much obesity and disease comes from the stuff we eat.
A box of Kraft mac and cheese is $1. The protein version is $3. Pop-Tarts are $6 for an 8-pack. 8 protein Pop-Tarts are $20. Nutella is $4. The protein version is $11. But guys, it gets much worse. A box of hot chocolate is $4. The protein version is $40 fucking dollars. A 17-ounce tub of cheese balls goes for $6. A 17-ounce tub of protein cheese puff is $46. 12 Snickers cost $16. 12 protein Snickers is also $46.
I gotta do some push-ups before I hurt somebody. $46 for a 12-pack of Snickers should be criminal. Now, you know this, I know this, and I'm not gonna beat a dead horse, but just to prove, one last nail in the coffin to show you just how bad of a deal every single fucking product here is, I'm gonna show you some cheaper options and compare the price gram to gram.
We will use the Snickers bars for reference. For $46, you are getting 12 bars containing 20 grams of protein each for a total of 240 grams of protein. This means per dollar that you spend, you get 5.21 grams of protein. String cheese is 21 grams per dollar spent. Eggs are 24 grams per dollar. Peanuts are 45 grams per dollar spent. And even your standard protein powder is 20 grams per dollar spent.
After that segment, if you don't see how overpriced this garbage is, then I literally cannot convince you. Now, as I said earlier in the video, I'm gonna be trying these, at least a few of them. I have the protein Pop-Tarts, I have protein water, and the protein cheese balls, because I know I'll get comments on this video of someone defending their favorite protein treat. They'll say, well, the reason it's so expensive is because it's good. That will be their argument. They'll say it tastes good, and so I have to be the tester of that, because this isn't cheap either. This was $50. People pay good money for shit food all the time. That's why Applebee's is still in business, but let's go ahead and check this out. And if all 3 of these products are genuinely good, then I'll retract every single statement I've made in this video. All right, starting with the cheese puffs. You can see that, it smells like nothing. It smells like nothing. Yeah, if I didn't buy these online, I would return these. Holy shit, that's bad, dude. Texture's actually fine. There's no flavor, that's the thing, there's no flavor. If you would have told me this is nacho cheese, I would have had no idea. What am I feeling, guys? Red 40 or blue 1? I don't know, the blue 1 sounds a little better. Only in my nightmares could I experience what protein water's texture is gonna be like. But today it's true. Oh, yeah, I mean, I don't know why this is even a thing. It's chalky. That's fucking horrible.
Tastes how I was expecting it to.
Also bad. Yeah, now we're talking. That looks gas. Yeah, I gotta keep it real. This isn't bad. I don't think I'd buy this again at $10, but it's pretty good. So my final conclusion is none of these are worth it. This was okay, not for the price. This was terrible. I wouldn't spend $1 on this. And the protein Pop-Tarts, as expected, were the best one. That's $50 down the drain. Please like the video, subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. I actually mean it this time. Give it a week, okay? All right, see you guys soon.